this is going to be a review slash demo of the RCA portable washing machine. I'm about to wash some towels, so I figured I might as well, you know, just record this and show you what it looks like for anyone that's interested in purchasing. Now, it is an excellent machine. This is for the detergent, fabric softener. This is the filter. Of course, they recommend you change the filter. I think it's either once a week or once every 3 washes. I can't remember. But anyway, here is your on and off feature, start, pause, your control lock, extra rinse. Control lock just means that it is locked. And then extra rinse, here are your programs, the temperature, load size, delay, procedure. Okay, so your procedures are here. Delay, that means do you want to delay the time? Large, medium, small. And for this, you can delay by 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4. Okay, so you can delay for up to a day. Wow, that's incredible. And then the load size, temp, program, extra rinse. Okay, so I'm gonna put some towels in here, and what I am going to do is I'm gonna change the program to bulky, and you see how it's flashing? That just lets you know that that's the program that it's on. Okay, over here it tells you the time. So if I decided that I want to do spin only, so if I had something that I hand washed and I just want to throw it in there for the washer to spin it, then I would choose spin only. Okay, if now you see right here it says spin. Okay, you can change this. So if I had clothes that was in here that I felt like it just didn't, you know, ring out well enough, then I would change it to whatever the original program was, and then I would just go over to procedure and just change that until it's at spin. Okay, and then it's going to spin for 9 minutes. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into washing, because this is what you actually came to see. So I'm just going to sit my phone down right here. Hopefully it doesn't topple over while I fill up the washer. Okay. All right. So one towel. Now the one thing that I did notice is that it does not have the agitator that comes all the way, you know, up in the machine. And sometimes with it not having that, your clothes will kind of get bundled up. So just make sure that you try to keep the agitator clear of anything. All right, so we got 1 towel in, 2 towels, 1 towel, 3 towels, 4 towels. And mind you, these are pretty thick towels. Okay, I usually buy either Turkish or Egyptian, and yeah, these ones are the Egyptian cotton ones. I got some Turkish one in here somewhere, but I was just going to show you that, so then that way you know that I'm filling this thing up. And these are heavy towels, and it still has plenty of space in the drum. Okay, so I think we were at 4 towels and 1 hand towel. All right, 5 towels, 6 6 towels. Okay, 6 towels. And a washcloth. Alright, so this is the setup, okay? And once the water comes on, it's gonna push these down. So you think about it, that's 6 full-size towels, 1 hand towel, and 1 washcloth, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just show you how I start the wash. So of course I should have put the detergent in there before we got started, but it's okay. It is recommended for you to only use powder detergent, and I know that for some of the portable washing machines, people have used the liquid. I would say do not use the liquid unless you use just a teeny tiny bit, because your clothes get so sudsy, and then you have to end up doing, you know, another rinse. And honestly, when I show you how long the procedure is, for how long it takes for another rinse, oh my gosh. All right, so let's see. If I just wanted it to rinse, look at this, and I have it on bulky. All right, look at how long it's gonna take. 33 minutes just for it to rinse it. Like, who has that type of time? So to save yourself the trouble and the headache, like I had when I used the liquid, I quickly changed back to my powder, okay? And if you get Tide, the Oxy, it's like $10. I'm on the East Coast, so it's $10 here. But if you get that box of Tide, it does wonders with your whites. I mean, this machine in itself does a really great job with the whites. So you have to excuse my voice because I have really bad allergies right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of bleach in the same place that I would put the fabric softener. And excuse me for moving so much, but I'm just trying to operate this with one. Alright, so I poured the bleach in here, and this is where your fabric softener would go. The thing that I did notice with this machine is that as soon as you start it, whatever you have in here runs out. Okay, so you have to wait until this is blinking for it, you know, for the rinse. When it's blinking, that's when you want to add your fabric softener. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these things started. Alright, so I'm gonna close that. And this is one of the things that I loved about this washer. It's one of the reasons why I went with it, actually, is because of the glass top. And it is top loading, so you can stop, throw stuff in there, and then restart it if you need to. So let's go ahead and select our program. I'm gonna do bulky. Change this to hot, large, and I really don't need for it to soak, but we leave it on soak. So then you just go over here and press start. There you have it. And so say I have stuff washing in here and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to throw this in there, or oh my goodness, I didn't add laundry detergent. It's no problem because you can add it at any time. You just have to press pause. Okay, when you press pause, you can open it up and then do what you need to do. And this was what I was talking about when I said to wait to add the fabric softener. Okay, because if you did have fabric softener and you put it in there when the cycle starts, it's going to be on your clothes. Okay, so just let this fill up. I just paused it so that you can see the towels and where the water is and how much space you still have in that drum. Isn't that incredible? This washer is amazing. When I tell you it's amazing, it's amazing. It cleans the whites whiter than any, you know, commercial washer I've had. And I have had, you know, one of the LG front loaders. I had a top loader GE, and all of those cost over $1,000. That's the crazy thing about this, is that it was only 400 and something dollars. And then of course, you know, there was just a little thing that was damaged during transit. Don't pay attention to that, guys. I gotta wash it, wipe it off. But anyway, it was a little thing that was damaged on here during transit, and Walmart gave me 10% back. So hey, I mean, I'm not gonna be upset about that. Okay, so anywho, let's go ahead and get back to the wash. And this is gonna annoy me, so let me wipe this off and just take it. Okay, here we go. The key really is just making sure that it's not off balance, but that is really the only time that I had an issue with the washer. Otherwise, it runs great. It's quiet. I mean, it's fantastic. I forgot to mention the washer dryer hookup. So in my case, it's no problem because I have a washer dryer hookup. However, if you didn't have one, okay, if you did not have a washer dryer hookup, don't mind that tape. That's just there because I covered this up. When the drain is not in there, then it's covered up. So anyhow, the washer dryer hookup. If you don't have a washer dryer hookup, meaning hot, cold, separate from the rest of your house, then it's no problem. It comes with the hookup to the kitchen sink. So, you know, hey, if there was ever anything wrong with my washer and dryer hookup in here, then I could just take it and put it at the kitchen sink and wash there. I will tell you, okay, this RCA, this thing, this sucker is heavy, okay? It's heavy. That's just my shampoo. But let me show you. This is what it looks like. So, okay, it's large. You guys seen how many towels was in there? Now this is the thing. I used to be like, where are the suds? Where are the suds? But it's not meant to get sudsy. That's the reason why you want to use that powder detergent. But if you look at these, look at the towels. Just already, look at that water. And it hasn't even been washing for 2 minutes yet. It's crazy. And so what I'll do is I'll kind of stop it in between so then you can see, you know, what the water does, because it beats it and spins it so well, like it's unbelievable. Look at all that dirt. Ew, that's disgusting. Maybe I won't let you guys see this part. I don't want you to have any thoughts of me being a dirt ball. Who cares? It's a washer anyway, right? You're supposed to see the dirt and grime. That's just the reason why I wanted to record the whites, because I knew that you'd really see how well the washer performed, you know, by having whites in the in there. And I think we said what, it was 6 towels, 1 hand towel, and 1 washcloth, I think, or 7 towels, I can't remember. I also had the Panda 3.5 cubic dryer, which that was awesome. That's awesome too. I mean, the towels that's in here, that dryer can hold all of them. I like to break it up because I just feel weird when you kind of stuff the dryer because I feel like it takes longer for your clothes to dry. But that dryer is great too. So I'll do a review on that. I'll do a review on that next. But just looking at that water, so it beats it for a minute, and then it stops, and then it goes through that process again. You know, and it'll continue to do that. We're at 61 minutes as far as the wash time is concerned. So of course I'm not gonna, you know, stand here and just look at the washer for 61 minutes. I'll come back when it goes to the next wash cycle. And for that, like, this is fully automatic, so you don't have to unhook anything and then hook it up to something else and take your clothes out while they're soaking wet and spin them. You don't have to do any of that with this machine. That's what I love about it, okay? So, here we are. It's just letting you know, like, right now it's soaking. That's where it is. So now you're going to see the water drain, okay? And it's unique because it doesn't drain like you would think it would. It drains from the bottom. So you'll see the water slowly being soaked out. If you look right there, up along the side, you can see the water. You can see the water level. It's going down. The pros are that it has a huge tub. It does not take a lot of detergent. It washes pretty quickly. It washes and agitates your clothes very, very, very well. It has the washer dryer hookup, the one for your kitchen sink if you don't have a washer dryer hookup. What other things? I mean, pretty much everything. I love the top loader. I love that you can pause it. I love that it's glass. And the only thing that you have to do in order to keep this clean is just get a cloth and wipe it down. Of course, when I first started the video, my poor machine hadn't been cleaned in a long time. So, not a long time. I've just been busy. I've been busy. So, it is what it is. But for the cons, this machine is heavy. It's very heavy. So if you think you're going to move it from one place to another place without assistance, not going to happen. And I think that's probably about it. Oh, another con is that for the fabric softener, it does not wait. Of course, that's because it's not a full automatic. I mean, it's fully automatic, but it's not a full-size washer machine. So that's one of the things that I did notice, is that you do have to wait to add your fabric softener to the rinse cycle, okay? But besides that, that's it. It has a lint filter, which is right there, like every other washer. But you have to take it out and clean it. I mean, I don't know if that's a big deal for some people, but it wasn't like a deal breaker for me. And that's about it. I mean, really, there were no cons, except for the fact that it was damaged during transit. 19 minutes now. So right now, it's preparing to go into the rinse cycle. So it has already drained the clothes, and it's going to do like a light spin here. And then there's going to be some water that's going to fill back up in it in a few minutes. That's when you want to add your fabric softener, okay? And as you can see, this spin is like, it's a really powerful spin. So that's the reason why I was saying that when your clothes come out of the washer, they're practically dry. And a little trick that I do is that for any clothes that are not completely, you know, spun enough, like your heavy, like your jeans, your sweatpants, things like that, I just go here to the procedure. So like once the washer has stopped, then I would go to start, turn it on, start, I'm sorry, turn it on, and then I would go here to procedure and change this till it gets to spin, and that says 9 minutes. And then it basically just gives you an extra spin. Okay, so you don't have to worry about going here and doing spin only, and then not giving you like 32 minutes or something like that. So we're not going to do that. Anytime I wash my towels, that's exactly what I do. I'll just leave it in the washer, I'll turn the washer back on, and then I'll just change the procedure to spin, and then it will go for 9 minutes versus changing the procedure to spin only, and it goes for 33 minutes, because we don't want it to wash again. We just wanted to spin out that additional water that may be still left in some of the clothes. So once this gets to about 15 or 12 minutes, that's when the water is going to start coming back in, and then we'll have just a few moments left, and then the washer will be done. So we are now at the real rinse cycle. So it has already washed and spun, so now it's getting ready to rinse the clothes. This is where you're going to add your fabric softener. Okay, so I'm just going to pause this. I take it right to the max line. Alright, close that, press start, and then you'll see it coming out. See? Comes right out of there. And now, so this is going to go for 15 minutes, and then the washer will be complete. So while that's washing, I'm just going to show you a quick little thing that I do here. This is not what I think I get from the box. Just to trash back. Like my husband's or my kids' t-shirts that they don't want to be dried, I just put them in there while I'm taking the clothes out the washer and preparing them for the dryer. And then I would take them from out of here and I would hang them up. So use this basket, $1, and you know, I just leave it sitting right on top of the dryer, so that way anything wet that I don't want to dry and I need to hang up, it will be right in here, and I don't have to worry about it, you know, getting something else wet because it's lined with this plastic bag. So I just took a plastic trash bag, I opened it up, and I put it right on top of this, and I just pushed the plastic bag down inside, so now I have wet things. So bras, t-shirts, whatever you want to put in there that you don't want to throw in the dryer, that's what I do. So back to wash. And this only has about 10 minutes left, so it's going to rinse for another minute or so, and then it's going to start to spin. It will drain the clothes out, and then it'll be time to take them out. So we are now on the final spin. We only have about 7 minutes left. And this is one of the best things. Again, I cannot say it enough. This is one of the best things about this washer is the spin. I swear it wrings your clothes out dang near dry. So it's definitely exciting. And I kept saying $400, $400. I think this was like only $387, and then you know, with tax and everything, it like a little over 400. But again, I'll put the link in the description box. And I guess we'll just vibe out until the washer stops. I know sometimes people like to see the entire, process. So this part is for you guys. These satisfying videos.
Really not to me because the camera was sitting on top of the washer. I did take about 10 steps away from the washer to see, if I would hear it, if it was loud, if the vibrations, or, if I could feel the vibrations, and I really couldn't. Nor could I hear it, so I just thought that I would have that on because there have been some washers that I spent well over $1,000 on, and you can hear them and hear them. And I know for some people living in apartments, condos, that's not ideal, especially when you have neighbors. So again, another pro, because you're not hearing this washer. It's very, very quiet.
these towels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 6.
Plus a few pair of socks that I had taken out before I started counting the towels.
T-shirt. And the washcloth. Okay. So this whole thing was in here. And again, these are full-size towels. These are not, you know, little baby hand towels. No, these are full-size Turkish towels. So, yes, they were all in here. This RCA, awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. So you guys go ahead and...
So thank you so much for watching. This is my very first video, so I appreciate all of the comments, the love, the likes, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the Panda, just a sneak peek of the Panda dryer.
Don't mind that lint. It went in my laundry room. The Panda 3.5, I believe, or 4.0 cubic dryer. Okay, so you have your controls here. Pretty self-explanatory. This, I noticed you have to turn all the way.
And you're actually going to turn it to 160, okay? Not 180. That's where the heat starts to come on.
I noticed that. Okay. And then on this side, this is the cool, of course. Here is the mode. So you have eco and normal. So we have it on eco. It might be on normal. I can't really see it. And then this is the start button. So I'm gonna put those towels in the dryer that we washed earlier. There's
only 2 towels that I didn't put in the dryer because I like to leave a little bit of room for, I mean, of course it could fit in there. I'll show you. It could definitely fit in there because there's plenty of room, but
that's 4 of the 6 towels plus the hand towel and washcloth is in this dryer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close it up.
So thanks again for watching my review slash demo of the RCA and Panda. Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thanks.